Hey there, welcome to my next video where I'll explain to you how to properly insulate an exposed floor. As you can see, we are outside, and this could be many things. It could be a part of your house, maybe the second floor that juts out over the front balcony. This could also be a crawl space under the porch. And maybe what you want to do here is, if you have a front porch and you want to enclose it and no longer make it accessible, like to the elements outside, you're obviously going to insulate the walls, you're going to insulate the ceiling, but you also have to insulate the underside, which is where we are right now. Now, we're using Roxul ComfortBatt R28. As you can see, nice and rigid. I'm not even doing anything. It's very firm. This product is made out of rock and slag, which is recycled steel. Very rigid, very firm. And also it repels water. So should it ever get wet, eventually it'll dry out and it'll not lose its rigidity or its R value. Now, I've got a small piece here just to show you how easy it is to insert, compress, and release, but I want to show you this too. As you can see, gravity on a very light product is not pulling on it very hard. If I pull on this, it's not going anywhere, all right? So eventually, when we were to insulate all the joists, make sure everything's nice and tight, not let any air come in, you wouldn't have to necessarily strap it, but if you want to, we will. And also, don't use a vapor barrier here. A lot of people are confused. I told you in another video, vapor barrier is used on the warm side. This is the cold side. This will always be exposed to the cold. And if you do use a vapor barrier, there's a good chance that the warmer from the inside is going to mix with the colder from the outside, creating moisture and leads to mold and mildew. And you do not want to do that. So we're going to show you how to strap it in just 1 second. Okay, so as you see, we finished insulating underneath this floor with ComfortBatt R28. And as I told you, this is really, it's not going to sag, it's in there, it's quite a rigid product, but should you want, peace of mind, you could use like this exterior grade strapping, plastic like this. It's very simple. Bring it across, strap it into one joist. There we go. Strap it into the other. And et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Probably at a good, 16 to 20 inches in between for peace of mind. But here's the thing too, and this is me, all right? I like to go the extra mile. And I figured if I'm already down here, if I'm already like doing what I have to do, I personally would continue with adding a piece of ComfortBoard IS. Because I don't know if you saw the other videos, I mentioned something called thermal bridging. Now, what is thermal bridging? Basically, imagine this being a super, super cold day in the winter. These studs themselves, the wood, is not insulated. And that heat transfer and cold transfer will eventually enter the floor upstairs, sort of minimizing the R value. So by putting on ComfortBoard IS with these nails and washers, such as so, what you're doing basically is you're insulating not only the airspace, but also the studs themselves for a much greater R value. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully it was helpful.